Branny, obviously disappointing whenever you lose, but given the way this young side played against a really experienced Yorkshire outfit, you must be very proud.
I am proud, yeah. I thought we worked extremely hard over the week. We did everything we said we would do. We were committed, we were in the contest, in the face of a very good Yorkshire side, 5 international cricketers. That's a hugely experienced team against obviously a young team. I thought we were outstanding, but yeah, obviously ultimately we're disappointed. We're gutted because we felt we won the game, and on another occasion, I think it's 40 odd runs, we could have won that game. There's some areas obviously we'll look at on Tuesday when we come in to train in more detail, but overall, yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm proud of the performance. I thought we were brilliant all week.
And the way the Yorkshire guys were appealing and giving people a bit of a send-off showed they knew they were in a real fight, and on paper, probably a fight they didn't think they would be in.
Absolutely. I said at the start of the week, it's a North v South game. They're often hotly contested, and we were absolutely in the thick of the fight. They played hard cricket, so did we. It was a real tussle, a real proper 4-day tussle. It could have gone either way on another occasion, but in the end they were just too strong.
And we know, because it's been talked about by Ian, by yourself, by everyone around the team, that this is the start of a process with a young side. It's a project we're looking at not just season, but for seasons to come. The way these guys have started in the first 3 games of this year's championship is a pretty good sign for the future.
It's been hugely encouraging, hasn't it? We've obviously improved our batting over the winter. Some guys have had a couple of opportunities in seasons gone by as well to learn, which is important. And now, starting to put it together. And I think the improvement is what we're after. The commitment, the culture, the energy we're showing, that's a given. The young team, we have to show those sort of signs. We have to keep showing those. But really what's the exciting part is some of the skill that's on show at the moment. The way Aaron Thomason and Tom Haynes have opened the batting in the first 3 games have been really encouraging. And there's really good signs. Tom Clark is getting there. Obviously Jack Carson outstanding in this game. So there's lots to be excited about.
And of course, with someone of Travis Head's talent and experience, and also Phil Salt still to come into this side, positive additions. Absolutely,
and I think it's important that we do add in that experience, because it's great for the young guys to be learning from a guy like Travis. He's obviously an experienced cricketer. He's come from a different country, which always brings different perspective as well. So yeah, really exciting. Obviously we've not had Phil Salt, and being able to cover for those losses of an overseas player and Phil Salt with the young players is really exciting. And we worked really hard in pre-season. We worked really hard over the winter in that marquee, and it's certainly showing on the pitch.
Talk about your own role, firstly as captain. It is a small squad, and with people out through injury or because they're not here yet or they're in the IPL or whatever, how difficult is it to juggle those resources both on and off the pitch?
It will be, yeah. It will be challenging for the whole group to get that right. Obviously Sean Hunt, really unfortunate, it's on a side in this game. I feel really sorry for him, but the squad is very, very small. So we're going to be asking a lot of guys to keep coming back, to keep working every game. So yes, it is going to be challenging, but it's more opportunities for the guys to perform, more opportunity to learn. We just have to watch our energy levels and keep them up over the next few weeks, because it is a gruelling schedule with a small squad.
I know you won't be viewing it as a success because we didn't get there, but nice to spend a bit of time in the middle. You've had a pretty rough start to the season. Things haven't quite gone your way, so good to spend a bit of time in the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been playing really well, and like you say, it's just the way it goes. I think it's Steve Smith said, you're not out of form, you're out of runs. I know I've been hitting the ball well. I'll say I was unlucky at Glamorgan and a bit unlucky in the first innings here. So, much like Delray's been hitting the ball well, he's the same. He's just not had the luck at the moment. So, yeah, I feel pretty good. I know my game's in a good place, and I can contribute well to the team.
Thinking about the format we're playing at the moment, you've mentioned in the past that you're a fan of it, and I guess we're seeing now that if young teams like Sussex get the chance to play, the Yorkshires, the Lancashires, then it raises the standard all round, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it does. I'm really in favour. I think over sort of COVID, the game sort of stumbled on this format, and it's really good. We're playing different teams, which I think for supporters is great. We used to have great rivals with Yorkshire, and it was no different this week. I think the cricket was hard. You naturally get that competitive edge. North v South. I think you want to play different teams. I think every team has the chance to win it, which means everybody's focused. I think looking at the results and the way teams have played, I'm not sure the whole Div 2, Div 1 thing has really been a factor. Teams are competing pretty well on the whole. So, yeah, I think it's a great format. I think it's really exciting. I think it's working well.
Games come thick and fast. Lancashire here next Thursday. It was a great tussle up at Old Trafford, and I guess it'll be the same here.
It really was, wasn't it? And I guess probably both teams will feel like it was almost a bit of unfinished business, really. The game was really well poised, wasn't it? You know, up at Old Trafford before it snowed. So I think both teams are really excited for the contest, almost to renew that game and renew some of the early rivalries that had sort of brewing in that game and were spoilt by the weather. So yeah, another exciting week.
Thank you very much, Franny.
Cheers, Sam.